Hello, this is Jonathan Soulen. Welcome to the SoulTrain. This is episode 14, a recap of the Soulen ancestors, beginning with my grandfather, Harold Soulen. I've been truly humbled. So many amazing and wonderful people, plus a stinker. Hop on board the SoulTrain. Okay, a summary of the Soulen ancestors beginning with my grandfather, Harold Soulen. I can do this. Okay, here we go. So, my grandfather married to Martha Elizabeth Nevins. His parents were Louis Soulen and Marjorie Faust. What a couple. Married so young. Marjorie was 15. Their first two children died. But they would have three additional children, Dora, Jake, and my grandfather, and become leaders in the community. Marjorie's parents were Jacob Faust and Lavinia Young. They had 9 children and so many grandchildren and great grandchildren. They loved a family reunion. They were active in the church. Lavinia's parents. Now we have additional research to do here. Do I hear any volunteers? Samuel Young, I believe, came from Virginia, and Elizabeth Easterday. What an unusual last name. I do not know much about her. So more to do here. Okay, now on to Jacob Faust. Again, Jacob Faust would only be about 21 when he marries Lavinia, who was 15. He was part of a settler family. His father was Jonathan Faust, and his mother was Nancy Anna Schaefer. He would have known that his grandfather, Andrew Schaefer, was a soldier in the Revolutionary War. He met his wife, Martha Maria Stroop, on a front porch while looking for water. A great story in the drive for that. You've got to download it and take a look. Jonathan's Faust's parents. I do not know much about them. My research basically ended with Jonathan. I'm looking for volunteers to take a look at Jacob D. Faust Sr. and Anna Lady or Leidy. I'm not sure which. But lots of interesting stories, I'm sure, still to be discovered there. Okay, so let's move over to the Louis Soulen parents and grandparents. Louis Soulen would have been born in Ottawa, Kansas. He was the last child of Gert and Joanna Heinen. Now, Gert was the stinker. Cruel husband, cruel father. Let's take a look at Joanna's parents. She came across with her parents on a ship from Europe. There's more detail to fill in here. She was likely a widow when she married Gert. There seems to be records of her as a Joanna Hank. Let's take a look at Gert's parents. He also came across with a family that emigrated from Germany, and they would locate in Wisconsin before moving to Kansas. Gert and Joanna would have multiple children, 6 children. Their oldest was George, who ran away to join an opera as evidence of his cruel husband. Also, several other brothers, and then Louis Soulen, my great grandfather. So if we open it up all the way, we can see the entire ancestry line from my grandfather. Amazing group of people, and more research to be done. So get to it. Just one final note on Jacob Faust. It is mentioned in his article as an old timer in Galena that he fought in the Civil War, and that his unit from Indiana saw real hard combat. But he mentions it nowhere. It doesn't seem to come up in any way. And it seems to me that when he was done with the Civil War, he was done with it and simply wanted to me remember it in no way, shape, or form. Okay, so that concludes the study of my grandfather's, Harold L. Soulen's, parents, grandparents, and great grandparents. Next, we turn to his wife, my grandmother, Martha Elizabeth Nevins. Ooh, I can't wait. It's going to be good. Hop on board the Soul Train.
Away down yonder in the state of Arkansas, where my great-grandpa met my great-grandma. They drink apple cider and they get on a jag, and they dance all night to the salty dog rag. They play an old fiddle like you never heard before. They play the only tune that they ever did know. It's a ragtime ditty and the rhythm don't drag. Now here's the way you dance to the salty dog rag.